Just open your third on Thursday. More the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land, focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we're stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light to the family. Peace, love and light to the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you and it's going to provoke you and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Techno Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar. All right. Joined by my co-host, Brother Spin City. All right. To the stage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Peace
yeah.
to the family, nah.
Peace to the family. Peace to the
What's
family.
good? What's good, my brother?
Oh man. I'm just I'm kind of blown away that we're at episode 19.
Yes, sir. Good time.
We don't do this 2 times a week. So what that implies is we literally been going strong for 19 weeks, bro. We gotta hit up 19 keys and let them know that we done hit that magical number.
Man, did we 2 days after his birthday too? Salute
You
to
feel
my
me?
guy Keys, man.
You feel me? I might go to the gas station and play that number tonight. You know what I mean? I want to scratch off. Nah, but we here. I know we wasn't here last Tuesday. We did the IRL, and yeah, shout out to everybody that came out and represented. And to keep it a thou wow, people were like, yo, Red, you gonna do this every Tuesday? And I even got happy-go-lucky, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna do this every Tuesday. And then I went home and I was like, damn, but we don't have what we have here. Like this, you know, in order to do the IRL, it's gonna be a different format. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I meditated on it. Spirit was like, you know what? You might just want to do that once a month. Start it out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe bi-monthly as it, but do what works for you. You know what I mean? Definitely. Do what you've been doing. So we right here, back to the, you know, the old faithful and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's lit. It's lit. Techno Tuesdays. You already know. Shout out to everybody.
I love Techno Tuesdays.
Huh?
I love Techno Tuesdays, even if I wasn't on it. Shit hard.
No doubt. No doubt. I concur. Even if I was in the audience, I'd be pulling up like what's popping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, weekly, everybody's weekly bread, you know, when it comes to the AI world and the AI universe, the AI technosphere that has literally quantum jumped since we last met. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, man. The shit that done dropped in the last 10 days, it's like you wouldn't even realize it. You know what I mean? It's a different environment now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over some of those things tonight. We're going to go over some of the breakthroughs and some of the news, the hot button topics and whatnot. What would be one of the to you personally, what's one of the tools that you found yourself using lately that has come out of these new releases?
So out of new releases, family, man, what I'm really loving, man, I done fell in love with Suno 4.5. Man, my ass was using 3.5. It was still cooking, right?
Right.
Man said, bro, is it 4.5 or 3.5? I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I went to 4.5, cooked something else up, you know, and that's all lovely. So, and that's gonna be, you know, in the music world. So if you guys look at what Spotify has going for creators,
yeah,
you're gonna be able to kind of tap into what's really going on in the music industry. You know, the music industry is gonna totally change. So yeah, I've been messing with the Suno. I'm messing with Meta AI. Meta AI is going crazier than last time, man.
When you just said that the music thing is going to change and you mentioned Spotify, are you referring to the fact that, you know, AI, you could upload AI artists to Spotify and literally like get paid and whatnot?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. You feel me? You're definitely gonna be, you know, you yourself, the Pillar Brothers can definitely launch the 44 tops, you know, as
right
an artist. Get streams, get paid. Just when every time we listen to Facts, you know, we're gonna cook up. It's gonna be on Spotify list and Apple Music. You know, everywhere somebody can stream some music. And if you got your prompting right, man, if you got a good imagination, you know, even if you write your own lyrics, you're able to create the music. And then, so when you go over to generative AI, something to create images and videos, you know, you do a combo between, let's say, Meta and Kling, or MidJourney and Kling, right? Because MidJourney, y'all. Oh, and I've been killing the MidJourney. The Omni.
Oh man, I seen you killing that shit.
Right.
I seen you cook that.
So I'm cooking more and more. You know what I mean? HeyGen has dropped a brand new. So, you know, when I brought up HeyGen a couple months back, I mean, when I brought up HeyGen a couple years back at this point, you know, they weren't good at, you know, animated characters. And a lot of us now, when we do our faceless channels, we want like an animated character, or we want to get some type of background going on. HeyGen stepped it up, man, and AI avatars and AI influencers that look digital. You know, for my you know, company, my brand, I'm more of a digital thing. So my AI assistant right now has 64 looks, custom made, on boats, in business meetings. So we're gonna show the Spin City route, right? But we also have something special for y'all, because what me and Red been talking about is we done taught y'all January, February, March, April how to do something different with artificial intelligence. And now we think it's the time to maybe take some of these skills and get some of these jobs and get into some of these businesses using artificial intelligence. So none of our people is going to be left behind, especially what we're cooking up next.
Nah, dope, definitely. We in a very interesting place, ladies and gentlemen, in this AI world. Okay, what you got there?
One of them is green, so it's going on my green screen. I had just caught it. I just caught it when it was turning. So I put up to that's hard. I got to get some more.
Invisible in this bit. Yeah, so definitely. Yeah, we in a great place, y'all. This whole advance with these tools and whatnot, you know, it's sky's the limit literally at this point. You know, I'm talking about the advances that's happened. They're happening at such a fast pace that the conversation is going to shift with on this platform for the month of May, especially about how we can now monetize, because of course the fantasy complex industry and all of the courses prior to that, automation, agents and everything, you could monetize that skill right away. You know what I mean? You literally could learn it that day and monetize it. However, we haven't had an approach where we literally was moving intentionally to begin to monetize these skills and these tools and these quote unquote workflows and things of that nature. So that is definitely what is about to happen in our next upcoming Accelerator AI 4.4 workshop, which is going to start this Friday on Zoom only for my Patreons, Rainbow Opal, all the way up to Citrine. And for some of you lucky brothers and sisters in the audience that decide that this is something that you want to do, you know, they say April showers bring May flowers.
Man,
So,
what? Yeah, what?
so this is a bouquet of roses, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like Mother's Day all over again for y'all. But we definitely want to empower our audience. We don't want y'all to miss out on these opportunities to get to this bag, you know. So
Yeah, most indubitably, my brother. So, and what you been cooking on?
man,
What's been your tech stack? I know you work. I know you podcast. I know you stream. You've been hard at work with him. You know,
yeah,
Dr. Wesley Muhammad, brother
yeah.
Blue Pillar, Black Magic. So, hey, have you been able to get on some of these items as well?
Well, what I've been doing is I've been utilizing the angle of the deep research. You feel me? I was kind of pushing everything to the limit. I was on abacus or
The
abacus.
Abacus joint. Yep, Abacus.
Yeah, I was running on abacus. I was on notebook. Man, notebook assisted me immensely in my last lecture when I did something on it was called Saints and Sinners, and I was doing some deep research and I needed to pull some stuff from Phil Valentine's research. So I put a whole notebook together, 50 sources on all of his videos that I could salvage off of YouTube. And it literally felt like I was sitting there talking to Phil Valentine. You know, Vampires of Consciousness was one of his classic lectures and things of that nature. I was pulling from Bobby Hemmitt's lectures. You feel me? And I was pulling from different PDFs that I was gathering and whatnot. So I just was seeing how resourceful both Notebook LLM and DeepSeek. I would jump back on DeepSeek and was giving that a run for its money, and Manus as well. And I was going a little deep diving on the vampires, also comparing notes to see which one of the LLMs have a lot of guardrails up, because OpenAI literally would not. Because I was, I said, let me just ask a question. You know me, I'm kind of out there, but I have this theory that what we call the small hats have ties to vampirism, right? And I went to Chat GPT Deep Research, I went to Manus AI, and I went to DeepSeek. And I was like, is there any truth to the fact that the Khazarians are rumored to be vampires or have some type of vampire ancestry? And Chat GPT immediately, I can't answer that. It violates, all of that fake political shit. DeepSeek out of China, they were the ones that gave me the most research and feedback in regards to, even if it was rumors and whatnot, you know what I mean? But they gave me a lot of sources. They allowed me to go further down the rabbit hole. And other than that, I've been putting together and sewing together some visuals and whatnot that I'm putting together a visual, what they call a video essay. Yeah, so I'm using the AI to, the visual, the video generating aspect, Sora. I went over to Leonardo and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with
Yeah, definitely Leonardo. That's a cook right there.
I'm rocking with Kling. I'm rocking with Runway. You know what I mean? So I'm putting together something visual that I gotta kind of keep that under wraps. I can't let that cat out the bag.
For sure.
And but it's yeah. Yeah. It's keeping me on my toes.
Yes, sir.
I'm just keeping up with all of the updates and the drops, and you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yes, indeed. Same thing I do. We the AI cooks. MBT gonna report your ass. Yeah. Man, it's AI DeepSeek, Sora, Leonardo, Clean with a K out there.
Yeah, Clean with a K. So this
Runway and Mill. Yes, sir.
this is definitely the stack that I would confidently throw out there, because we got researchers on this channel that they, you know what I mean, they go deep diving and whatnot. I'm throwing it out there. Manus, that's with a U, DeepSeek, and ChatGPT for certain type of analysis. Let them crunch numbers, let them do certain things. But when it comes to any type of truth seeking, you're not going to find it through ChatGPT. Just cancel that altogether. That's not the tool for that. It's a public tool. It's very public. And, you know, it's corporate, it's Microsoft, it's ChatGPT, Open AI, and all. They not dealing with none of that shit. They done got guardrails, they got blinders, muzzles, all type of shit on it.
Yeah, Manus out there. Hibicio, Manus, no I.
Yeah, Manus. You know. Yeah. How do you feel about the acquiring of Windsurf from OpenAI? Is that a superpower move?
I do believe it's a power move. So now, so if you guys didn't know about Windsurf, it was one of those coding apps as well. And maybe OpenAI felt a weakness inside of their own coding, and Windsurf happened to be the one that they say, oh, you know what, we can actually go pick that up. They talked about it for a week, and then I guess they went straight to it.
$3 billion. They said that's the biggest acquisition of OpenAI's career. I think it's gonna be a beast.
So now they're trying to go ahead and beat some of our favorites. They're trying to beat Lovable,
Cursor.
And they really want to, who the giant that everybody knows that, the United States is into it with China when it comes to the AI movement, but a monster to OpenAI is Google. I mean, Google, Gemini, coding, and then
Firebase Studios.
And Firebase Studio, because Firebase Studio now works on Gemini 2.5. And you can launch right there to the Google Play Store.
Yeah, to the Play Store. I heard that.
Bro. OpenAI got to get in on that. You know what I mean? It's because some of the vibe coding platforms, you can't directly take them. You can't just rip it and then go App Store. With Firebase, you can, because it's a Google joint.
Crazy.
So OpenAI, I think they might have found a route to where they like, okay, if we can get Windsurf in the game, to rock with us, we buy them out. You know what I'm saying? BCO, you on fire, because Lovable, Cursor, it's another one that starts with a C. Can't think of it right now, but I've been so Firebase. You know what I mean? I haven't launched nothing from Firebase, but I am thinking, because essentially, what I'm saying, essentially me and Red want to put together our stuff in more of a school platform. So I'm thinking, what if we just had an app for that? You know what I mean? What if KTO just became an app? You know what I mean? Or AI 4.4, AI accelerated 4.4, the movement that we have going. What if we had an app for that? So I've been trying to figure out how to teach from there with an AI API key connected. So every time you go over our information, you can just AI the information that you need from our classes and from our teachings and from our PDFs, and get direct answers to the question that you need. You'll be able to have spinning red almost 24/7. Every time we try something, our API key picks it up and delivers the information, and get cracking.
That is a super fact.
See what we can do.
Huh?
Just seeing what we can do on that end.
For real.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Replit does it, you say? Nah, I'm telling you, Hibicio. I mean, I'm not going. It's not to attack you, but we've been using Replit for 8 months. Cruddy. So I'm talking direct. I'm talking the code comes down, it breaks down, and you send it straight to the store. I'm telling you.
Right.
Straight to watch Hibicio. Go to Firebase. Go to Firebase and see. It's one click away.
Yeah, Firebase is a beast, y'all. Don't sleep on that. That's the big dog too. That's Google. So
Yeah.
you know, and it's literally they just warming up. Like I literally could see them just putting their foot on the gas as they get more comfortable and get a little more equity in this space. Shout out to everybody that been pulling up to the Instagram AI Accelerated channel. I'm gonna share this real quick. You know, we've been definitely cooking in terms of dropping the information and showering our constituents with you know, with some good information. Now, Apple and Anthropic are coming together to build an AI powered vibe coding platform, right? So
That's
they're
crazy.
yeah, so Claude Sonnet and Tim Cook with over there at Apple, they're gonna come through and they're gonna take their shot at vibe coding as well. So I could definitely see why OpenAI, Sam Altman and them is like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get a jump start on these dudes because we know Apple, they're the masters at design, you know, they master design and whatnot. So they have some of the best user interfaces and things of that nature. And what they may be trying to do is simplify the process, or rather, you know, make that shit user friendly, you know what I mean? But they're definitely gonna come and take a big chunk of the game when they pop out. If their, you know, AI is official, because they haven't as of yet gained any ground in this race. They're literally being clowned right now and laughed at.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Sway said that he created an app with Firebase already. Salute to that.
Man, definitely, man. So I mean, right now, if you want to link with Spin, man, you know, I would join my class that I do with Red, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of how I'm working. You know, I do a Shopify AI thing, but if you want to sit down with me on Fridays and Saturdays, me and Red, I would do that, bro. And I'm not telling that to just dig in your pocket, bro. But if you need to sit down with me, you know what I mean? Like my times done changed, Cody, but I'll definitely get in with you for sure.
Word. I'm gonna drop the link for this room, y'all. All right. I want everybody that's listening to this, whether it's the replay or not, to pull up. It's free. It costs you nothing, and you're gonna gain a 100x more than anything that you will ever lose. You won't lose over here. You're going to gain information. You literally could wake up every day and go on this channel and get new, quote unquote, some new source, some new information, some you know, some opportunities. Okay, we keep this thing stacked. So
Yeah,
you know,
Red don't stop. See, that's the thing, man. I'm glad y'all getting some of this. My boy Red be dogging me out. He say, "Yeah, do the peak and do the." I'll be like, "Dog, I got my schedule crazy." Y'all go in there and use that, man. It's some real good AI entrepreneurs in there, man. The Asian lady, the Fat Matt is still messing around heavy AI innovations. So salute to them, but they are not of the culture, you feel me? So not of the community. So
right,
let's get y'all in there and have y'all. I'm on that's the thing. If y'all come to class on Friday, join the class on Friday, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to clone a piece of content. Only using 11 labs, bro. I ain't even told you this, Red.
mm,
I found out I could be Fat Matt, bro.
yeah,
Yes, sir, bro. All it takes. Come through Friday, y'all, and watch. I'm gonna knock y'all socks off and your shoes gonna stay on. This the one, Red. This the one. I found it out a couple days ago.
oh man, say word.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Saving it for class. I'm gonna drop it on everybody.
I'm gonna just briefly run through a few of these apps, y'all, a few of these drops, just to give everybody, put us all on the same page. So we have Luma
Mm-hmm.
AI, you know what I mean? Shout out to Luma. They have a new camera angle concept, right? With presets already set in and whatnot. You literally can turn static images into animated pieces with fluidity and control. All right. Which once was required expertise in motion design could be guided by prompts and intuitive visual arrangements. This, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever worked with Adobe and if you ever worked with any type of apps or tools that dealt with motion and kinetic images and whatnot, or kinetic graphics, you know, not only was it an arm and a leg on places like what was that? What's that page that got creative? What's that page that got all of them damn apps?
What you mean? It's hosting all the apps through the API?
Nah, it's not API. It's what all of the designers and web designers was using for years.
Oh, I don't even know.
And whatnot. But you literally could go in there and buy digital assets. You could buy mock-ups, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And shit like that. But now with this tool, once again, just to show y'all, you know, you could learn, you could get the tool, and then you could begin to offer your services to business, B2B, brands and whatnot. You know what I mean? All of these new brands that are popping out. As you can see, these motions and whatnot. This is great for advertisers. This is great for 30-second commercials, brands, and everything. So yeah, that's Luma AI. Okay.
Yeah, you guys access. Let me see real quick. You're gonna go to Luma, and then you're gonna go to so go to lumalabs.ai. Lumalabs.ai, y'all.
Uh-huh. Big Luma. Let me play this video while you go over. You over there at Luma now?
Yeah, I'll be on Luma too. I like to cook on it.
You was gonna share that screen?
Yeah, I can show y'all a couple little characters I made, a couple little things that happen on there.
Okay, let me go ahead and close this. We'll get back to this, y'all.
Definitely. So it's your boy Spin 5 a little something. All right, so when you guys are on Luma, you're gonna look for Dream Machine. Right. So we looking at the, so I tried to create the cyberpunk chef, you know what I'm saying, cooking with Spin on here. It didn't keep me. But that's not to say that I don't like Luma Labs, y'all. It's not to say that I don't like it, because it's been healthy for my Spin City, the futuristic cityscape.
I believe that you build that first out on Luma.
You said, say that again.
Your earlier iterations, didn't you? Wasn't that like foundation how you built out Spin City?
I think so. Especially these ground level views. These ground level views right here. So what I do want to say about Luma, y'all, it creates prompts for you. You know what I'm saying? You envision a futuristic urban city with a cyborg businessman navigating bustling streets. And then look right here. This is where I like brainstorm. And then now when you go to brainstorm, it breaks down everything that you got into separate prompts. So now you can pick a whole nother picture, a whole nother image based off keywords. So if you look over here, look at the short afro, look at the half human, half tech, the AI, you see how it's bubbled up, because those are your keywords. So when you brainstorm, it breaks down some of your keywords, and I can just click this right here. And now look how I got the generated video of the close-up joint of the cyborg. And I'll just click to put that together off a prompt that it made off one of my keywords.
That's
crazy. It's the kitchen. It's the kitchen. It's about to make it tall. I got it in social media mode. You can do images, videos. You can do keyframes in this mug. You can do reference images. That's why I tried to make the chef, but it didn't keep me. And then you can just modify. You feel me? And so now look at what it's cooking up over there. It's blurry because it's cooking. That's how you know when it's blurry,
it's in
the
the kitchen.
digital food still cooking.
Right.
So yeah, they got the keyframes on there, man. They loving you because look at the cyborg businessman. I clicked it. Now look at the other words that's gonna come up. Robotic CEO. Now look, it's gonna cook something else based off the robotic CEO. Look at the glowing circuits. Boom, more keywords. It's giving it to you. It's giving you the game. You know what I'm saying? It's called dreaming.
Yes.
Right? So yeah, I'm loving it, man. I'm eating it up, man. I don't diddle, but yeah, I'm loving it though. You feel me? So you want to go to Dream Machine, dream-machine.luma labs, but just go to lumalabs.ai. You'll see the Dream Machine. You'll see where you can cook your images, where all your library is at. You can press slide mode, but you just come through and get in your digital kitchen. Now look what it became. You got this guy, and then you got supposed to have this guy coming up next. He blurry because he in the kitchen, but that's the ease of use.
Right. The ease of use.
The ease of use. You know what I mean? So again, man, I don't want to keep on saying it, but I do want to keep on saying it. When y'all join this version of class, we'll show you how to keep on monetizing this. Yeah, just because we showing you how it work right now, we're gonna show you how to bring out maybe a video agency of the future. Everybody else that's creating people's content and videos, they might be, you know what I'm saying, a landslide behind you because you know how to come and make digital B-roll in the flash. You know what I mean? So these robots right here, and that was just based off me clicking keywords. So now you got these two robots, you know what I mean?
Oh shit. That's
Just
what it made?
Yep.
That's the close-up. That's crazy. Look at my guy.
And yeah, so this one was based off the brainstorm.
Right.
So now I can even brainstorm even further and further, and it'll just keep going crazier and crazier. Look at these different angles of the hand on the desk. So you mean to tell me if I storyboard this correctly with a little bit of brainstorming, you telling me I can't get a 30-second video? Come on now.
All day.
You gotta be kidding me, y'all. So yeah, Luma Labs, y'all. Luma Labs in the building. For shiggity. Luma
Labs for the win.
Definitely.
Labs for the win. All right. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Keywords. Brainstorm.
Right. You know, I gotta ask you about the other MidJourney, Omni. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Because we could wind up forgetting to show the people that. But I need you to show them how you cooked up what you cooked up.
Yeah, definitely.
Mo, what up, Mo? I see him in the chat.
Definitely. Okay, go to front page. MidJourney, but let's look at the Spin City creations as of late. I got some new logos coming through that I've been transferring around.
That's stupid.
Nose out.
Who made those?
Oh, yeah. You said who?
Like what? MidJourney made that?
Yeah. So what I did was I got a hyper exclusive prompt from I think Chat GPT 4.5. Yep, brought that over here. But let's look at characters. Look at character consistency. This is my new AI agent, my new AI assistant, Soraka. Look how consistent she stays through all these pictures.
Click on beloved. Hey, Soraka.
Right, so y'all gonna start to see Soraka around more often, and then I'm gonna show y'all how to take these to HeyGen and build out even more and more human-like and make her come alive. Okay, so you got Soraka. Look at she on her tablet. It kept amazing consistency when I added goggles. It kept amazing consistency. And you know why, y'all? Hold on, let me go to Spin City right quick. Let me go to Spin right quick. The digital chef, the robo chef. Right? Because we cooking crazy.
Robo chef.
You feel me? We cooking crazier than last time.
Where are these pictures being? What's the origin pictures? The prompted all of these.
This joint right here. So let me just take y'all up here. So add, you know what I'm saying? Let's go right now. I'm gonna go up here to add images. I'm in MidJourney, right? Here go me and a couple of the homies up in, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff rocking. This the picture right here, real life picture. But you don't want it to go to image prompt. You want to grab your picture and go to Omni reference. Now check it out. There's a scale right here. If you got it low strength, like 225, it'll kind of be you. So if you really want it to be you put it on 1,000, right? And I say, create me as an astronaut. One click of a button, right? One click of a button. And let's see if it's really spinning as an astronaut. You understand? Because this is supposed to keep the most
drum rolls, please.
Facial recognition. It's supposed to be really you. It's blurry because it's cooking. Every time y'all see y'all stuff blurry, that's because it's cooking. Don't get too upset yet. 71%. It look like me already and it's blurry. Right? 100% complete. Let it close out. Is that your boy? Okay, that's blurry.
That's your boy.
Let me see.
Looking like,
now look like, I need this one. Let's go to download, right?
You came back from
is that your boy in deep space or what?
Yeah, you came back from that flight with Gail King.
Yeah, I was on that mug, right? So they got your boy. I like this one right here. So what I'm gonna do is look at creation actions down over here. I can vary this. Subtle makes minor changes to the image. Strong makes broader changes to the image. So if I get something that I like that's really looking like your boy, I'll upscale it with subtle, right? Create a larger version of the image. That way you can get more definition out of this image that you like. Creative, it'll run around. You can rerun it, you can edit it, or you can use this image again as the image prompt, the style prompt, or break it down to the wording. So I like this image. Make sure V7 keeps it. I'm gonna vary it subtly. It's gonna give me a whole new 4 based off the blue suit in the tube ship.
Damn.
Clicks of buttons, right?
Just clicks.
And what I'm able to do with these characters, y'all, again, I don't want to keep on harping on, just pull up on this, man. I would suggest you pull up on this because I can now take this character, you know what I mean? And it'll get to the point where I can prompt up so many pictures of me as an astronaut. Now I can go on social media and just keep on dropping content from deep space. Like, yo, man, Spin the astronaut. You know what I mean? If you don't watch Techno Tuesdays, you're gonna end up thinking Spin is an astronaut. You know what I mean? Look at him. Look at that. Looks like my brother Maurice. Damn. Look at him. Right? I like this one right here. That look like me. It's like a face I'll make. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's stank in space, right? And
just from one pick, huh?
Yeah, and I'll just download it. You know what I mean? So I would suggest, go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you. I was saying with the Omni reference, can you upload more than one, or is it just one they require? Or is there an option?
Reference, it requires one. So watch this play right here. I'm glad you brought that up. So if I go back to add images, and I got this one right here. Boom. Hold on. Because you can control these, y'all. You grab, click. Omni reference, that picture, that face. Style reference, I'll bring out, you know what I'm saying, peace to the God spin. And style reference. So now it has 2 of my face, right? It literally has 2 of my face. And then I'll take, this is actually a digital spin. And I'll put him as the image prompt. So now I have my face all across the board. UGC look, user generated content look for look He is a creator holding his phone and speaking. So now it's going to break down my face from omnipresence is on 1,000. The style reference is king spin. And then the image prompt is off of the digital twin spin. He's going to put on the goggles. So now you see how he's leaning in like the spin. That's the image prompt. It's the lean in joint.
Right.
King spin action with my regular human face. Now let's check the consistency of the character. Yeah. It's blurry. Don't worry, it's in the kitchen. It already look like me right now. And I want y'all to notice something. I want y'all to notice something that I really like about these. Let me see. Yeah, that's your boy for sure. Oh, that's not. That look like my brother. That look like my brother too. But y'all see, when I like to use my pictures, it kind of keeps my tattoos on there. I'm already a black ass cuz, but it keeps my scar tattoo a lot. You feel me? I like this one.
Tats and everything.
Yeah, it'll keep my tattoos on there. I want to show y'all something.
And your tattoos, all of those tattoos are in the initial image that you're uploading?
Yeah.
Okay.
So dig this. Look at this right here. Look at Cook and Spin. Those are literally my tattoos, boy. I got a Raider shield on my shoulder. You feel me? I got the bullets on there. Let me upscale this.
That's crazy.
Bro, these are my tattoos for real, bro. Like, bro, these are my fucking tattoos, bro. That is what my tattoos look like, boy. That shit is crazy. I got like bullet shields on there. Y'all know I used to fuck off. But on the Cook and Spin, bro, it had my Sub-Zero scar on there, man. It's just going crazy, bro. So the consistency is really, really you. Y'all that don't got tattoos, I think it's going to make you. For real, for real. So yeah, I'm liking this one right here. And I can just turn this into a character. All right, got the camera going, shining on them goggles, because he got the goggles from the digital spin. You know what I'm saying? Looking muscular like your boy City, for real. Got my hair looking raggedy, how my hair be. I just think it's it, bro. Can't be like I just came from an astronaut. Look at my brother Maurice, for real. I'm finna send that to that nigga. Me and my brothers look alike, and that looks just like my brother. God damn.
Spook him out.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm saying, boy, you an astronaut, boy? What's this, a bug in the house? What is going on? So yeah, man, MidJourney, man. You go over here, you know what I'm saying, click your settings. So let me talk about something else real quick. So let's look at mode, y'all. Raw mode replaces the default aesthetics of some MidJourney model versions. Using it can help you create more photorealistic images, cinematic scenes, or cuter characters. It all depends on what you're going for. So I'm gonna go raw every time. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't let the standard, you know, sit there. You can't use Omni in draft mode, but draft mode is a beast if you just want pictures, because you can literally say one thing and it's gonna cook up until you can't scroll no more. Okay. So you do over here while you in raw, you can go to your style, you know, stylization. Okay. Influences how strongly the MidJourney aesthetic is applied. Low stylization values produce images that closely match the prompt, but are less artistic. I keep mine that kind of low, and you say you see the outcome. You guys can instantly, you know, move this around to 1,000 if you want it to be different. I keep mine pretty low. I do a 250. I don't ever make it really weird, you know, unless you're looking for weird, if that's your artistic style. And then the variety influences how varied the images are, because it's giving you 4 every punch, right? So, you know, if you want all 4, I want all 4 of them to look the same. That's me. But if you if you want to vary it, go to 100 and it give you 4 different joints. You know what I mean? So I want you to know how to teach your version 7, stay on V7. I would say go raw mode, y'all, raw mode. And I don't personally vary it. That's why it's 4 straight astronauts. It's 4 straight content creators. That's why you're seeing what I get. But you guys make sure you click that settings button right here before you go to your image, cook up. Now, when you go to add images, hit that Omni reference. It's gonna keep your face, and yeah, y'all go from there.
Fire.
Let's talk about okay. So let's talk about the follow-up real quick. Let me show y'all something. So here we are. Here we are at HeyGen.com, family. And here we have Soraka on a boat. She cut a promo for me earlier from this boat.
A Beautiful Soul.
Hey.
Your personal guide through the universe of AI and digital products. I know you felt it, this massive wave of opportunity around AI-driven products online. But
right? Could y'all hear her?
Hell yeah. She got a Suno.
Hell yeah. I created that, and I'm gonna teach y'all how to create impactful voices on 11 Labs.
She talking. Yeah.
Talking.
And she chilling too. She laid back sipping on the sunset.
Look at the AI did the water, Brody, in her dress.
Action does.
Look at her. Look at her champagne.
Created something special.
Bro, they done did something, bro. They done did something, Red, bro. Get with us on Friday because they done did something, and I know how to get it out, bro. I've been on HeyGen 2 years, bro. I know how to get it out. But check this out. This is what we really came to talk about for real. Check it out. I'm gonna go to avatars, right? You know, we got, you know what I'm saying? You got me up in there, hyper realistic. That's the real human me. I'm gonna go to Soraka, y'all. Right. Remember, Soraka is a prompt off MidJourney. So where do we look at the elegant skyline diva? Look at the confident executive leader.
Wow. So she was born on MidJourney.
She was born on MidJourney as this. As her original purple picture. Look, I got so many views of her. Bro, I could literally become Soraka. I'm going to create a Soraka page. I don't care what y'all think. But this is her right here. This was the, oh, wait. Okay, this one. This one was the original. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to upload 10 pictures. And how are you going to get 10 pictures of one avatar?
Go prompt them.
You omni reference her on MidJourney, holding a tablet, standing in the city, holding a tablet in the library. You know, a couple different angles of her face, left and right. Maybe sometimes put the same thing, and then it'll help you create look packs. You understand? Because you have now trained the model. So what I can do with look packs is come over here and put her in the workplace for 24 looks. I can make her a news reporter for 32 looks, a professional outside, 20 looks, daily life, 20 looks, and that's how we get the confident executive. Boom. So it comes into an AI photo. Let's look at some of the photos. Look at her chilling. Look at her chilling at the coffee joint. Look at her behind the computer with her hair tied up. Look at her in the office. Look at her behind the computer. Exec mode. Another exec mode. You know what I'm saying? Tech innovator. Coffee. Boom. Looks all day. Looks all day. And what you do with these looks is you go right here. Hold on. You go to these dots and you press add motion. Now you don't have to prompt off of just an image, just her standing there looking like an image. You start to get these. You start to get motion videos where she goes like this.
Right.
This is how you create AI influencers in no time. Look at her doing her executive leader thing. Look at her doing her, you know what I'm saying, tech innovator thing. Look, another tech innovator. Look at the background movement. The people in the back are fucking moving, bro. They done did something, bro. I'm sick. Look at her in the back of the whip. Look at the traffic in the back, bro.
Traffic moving, I see it.
Bro, join us on Friday, bro.
New York traffic.
Join us on Friday. If you don't join us on Friday, bro, I kind of think you're nuts. I'm not even gonna lie to you, family. At the point what me and Red know, look at her on a private jet, bro.
Wow.
Look at the clouds, bro. Here she is. That she just cut the yacht joint for me. The water, her dress in the wind, bro. They done did something. Here go another yacht in a different dress. Here go another card. Card 2. Okay, we going to photo land. I wanted her to be a Heymoji, right? If I wanted her to be traveling the world, I'm gonna have her travel the world. Give me 24 looks of her traveling the world. We're creating your looks. Hang tight. Hang tight. They don't want to join Spinning Red, bro. Like, we don't really goof around, bro.
Feel
and
me?
The thing, look to the left. It's telling me I can make 300 looks of the same person. If I got 300 looks of the same person, Crody, that's almost a year's worth of content. She can wear the same thing twice now. Right. If I have 300 looks, I put some of them in motion. Look at her dress change. She's in New York. She's in, what is this? Abu Dhabi or something. Taj. Oh no, she's in front of Taj Mahal. Eiffel Tower. Curious Market. Feel me? Safari exploration. And you telling me that ain't character consistency? You mean to tell me anybody that's shy and don't really want to go online, you can't be Soraka? Look at this. This is the fun. And then what am I gonna do? Y'all can predict it. Add motion. Give me that Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna keep it because I like expressive. So that means her hands move when she talk, etc., etc. I could prompt it. I can keep it consistent to where she stands, you know what I mean? Add subtle motion for reliable results and higher usability. Expressive is bold, dynamic motion that aligns closely with the prompt. So now when you put exciting prompts in, it's like, oh, the hand movement, gestures, swaying back and forth. So I'm going to do an expressive out there. Add motion. Give me that. 10 seconds of motion of the same person. Look at her on Camelback. Look at her in front of the pyramids. Where is this? Okay, what's that? New York? Eiffel Tower. Camelback. India. More Taj Mahal action. Okay? I'm creating an AI influencer right in your face. And I'm going to show you how to go to 11 Labs, prompt up real voices, real looks, AI influencer tips and tricks. Every last prompt we use to create these, from MidJourney to HeyGen to 11 Labs, ChatGPT, Grok. It's a certain way we do these. And I would say meet me on Friday. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Let's see our Eiffel Tower motion, and then we can move on. And I'll give y'all a little bit of Suno action real quick, and then I almost can't believe it. I don't know if you think me and Red are like playing, but we've been doing this, the whole first quarter of 2025. We literally owe you a course called First Quarter because we work every week, Fridays and Saturdays, to provide the community at least with the knowledge. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, get with Spin and Red, and we're just doing just crazy work. And big secret, big whisper is we done went to AI, we done went to vibe coding. Me and Red are headed to robotics next. Hear me out. Hear me out now. We going to physical AI next. So I would say keep up with us. Motion take a few minutes. It's understandable. It's AI, right? And then I can go vacation. Look at the snow. I can just sit here and just cook up a whole influencer and give her prompts. Right? I still got 211 more looks to go.
Somebody with some time on their hands and a good zip of some drop.
And go in there and really make money though. That's what I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell y'all how to make faceless, not faceless AI avatars, UGC, not you content. That's what I'm saying. This is for the shy. This is for the introvert. Look at the black tie events. So don't make me don't let me in talking about I can get 24 looks where it's cars, dresses. You feel me? Education, in nature, historical. You know what I'm saying? Old money. The health, you can make I can make her into a health influencer, self-care, healthy eating, cooking videos. Here go the fitness influencer. In different stages of life, I can make her a little girl and then turn into an OG. The shit is endless, man. Stop playing with me on my mom. I've been unk lately. What's going on?
Cooking.
Right, that's cooking. That's cooking. So let's go ahead and talk about this music joint. So let's listen to. I ain't even heard this yet, but I'm working on an intro for myself. My brother Red got me hyped up on these intros. Let's see what they made for me this time.
Let's see what they got.
Red, can you hear that?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. So this happening right here, you can't hear none of it?
Not yet. Nope.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do the full screen. It's gonna take me off the mic, but it's gonna play the sound of what's up there. Certain apps just work like that.
Okay.
Certain apps just work like that. So I'm gonna do the entire screen joint and go up over there.
Spin City, Spin City.
Hey. A little bit of rock and roll. Let me see.
Hey. Spin City, Spin City, Spin City. Let's Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City. Welcome to Spin City. Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City. Welcome to Spin City. Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City, Spin City. Welcome to Spin City. Spin City, spark, spin soar, flip the code, unlock the door. Quantum pulses, neon rain, we accelerate the human brain. Digital masters break the chain, AI engines ride the vein. Futures bending to our will, spin worlds upgrade for fuel.
Yeah,
so yeah,
great.
y'all couldn't hear me, but KJ said
we heard the music though.
Huh?
We heard the music though. That was sounding yeah.
Okay. And then so I'll go over there and talk about the prompt that created it real quick, because that's just one style prompt. I didn't put lyrics in or nothing. I just let it make it whatever it said itself. That's what I'm saying. I haven't even heard these yet. So let's look back at it while I'm on the mic. So yeah, what I did was go to ChatGPT, right? And then so what ChatGPT you can do right now, y'all that are in business, or maybe you just want to have fun, but ask ChatGPT based on every conversation that we've had, break down me as a brand. So it broke me down as a brand. I mean, I already have a brand story and stuff in here. So I break down my brand, and give me, what do you think a 30-second soundtrack for my podcast intro should sound like? And it gave me a cinematic cyber hip hop intro. 90 BPM. Hans Zimmer and Travis Scott vibe, electric, quantum, triumphant. Get the ambient swirl, reverse cymbals, heartbeat kick, 6 seconds deep, vocoded spin city, plus cyber whoosh risers, trap drums, pulsing analog synth bass, glitch arps, ping pong vocal chops, digital mastery, AI innovation, human acceleration, heroic brass string swill claps, climbing ARB, and up top.
And then you fed that to Suno?
Yeah. So okay. I did put a little, I didn't even know. I did put like a little bit lyrics in here. Okay. I put it in okay, I did. I went back to chat and said, what would the lyrics sound like? So that's what they kept talking about. The digital masters break the chain, AI engines ride the vein, futures bending to our wheels, spinning worlds, upgrade, fulfill. The crowd is going digital mastery, AI innovation, human acceleration. So yeah, that's what that shit came from. A couple of prompts that right now I'm just did a couple of prompts. You know. So there you are. So imagine a world where you prompt up an AI influencer on your MidJourney. You omni-reference them. You give them hella looks on HeyGen. You give them specialized background music. You do their voice with 11 Labs, and you take it to Instagram edits, CapCut, or your favorite video generator. You cook up. How much content can you really make as an AI influencer though? You got music, you got voice, you got image. It's to the point to where if you really a chef, you'll just make an army of people. You'll just make a whole business, a whole company.
Right.
AI influencers. Because people used to do that. Let's get back on screen real quick. People used to do that. They'll just be managers of AI influencers. So now I'm not AI influencers and real influencers. Real influencers have managers. Oh, we'll get you on this site. We'll cut you this content. Come down to LA, shoot 30 minutes of content. Let's get this background. Let's get this background. Oh, are you going to fly to Egypt this weekend? Are you going to fly to Dubai this weekend? Woo, woo, woo. Setting up all the management. You know how much money? You know how much time? We got flights to take. We got content to create. We need views. We need you here. We need you on a boat. Get your champagne. We need you on the yacht this weekend. Correct. Everything that take 8 months to build up a influencer, a real human influencer, you're now able to do with AI.
Right.
So yeah, man.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying? I would just say get in with us Friday because I got some secrets.
Yes.
Oh, here go this joint right here.
What's
I
that?
remixed it. Yeah, this the joint with the gorillas.
You remixed it?
I didn't really hella remix it, bro.
100 million images. That's how many.
That's crazy. I'm gonna run through some videos, y'all. For the top 7 chat to because it's just one of them things where I want y'all to really see what's going on versus just hear about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was a fairy. Yeah.
So
yeah.
What up, fatty? Where the daddy? So yeah, they out there remixing the whatchamacallit. What's that? The Met Gala ball?
Yeah, the Met Gala, bro. That's like funny. I didn't even really know what this was, and then a lot of people was talking about it.
Oh, you
this monster right here, bro. I'm stealing his code in a minute.
He's the #1 GitHub repository in the
world
right now.
Break that down.
You know how many
on camera? You can be anybody on camera.
Huh?
You can be anybody on camera, and he even defeated Light, bro. This thing's a monster.
He defeated Light, bro. That was scary.
Yeah.
He defeated Light.
If y'all don't know what's happening here, when Red plays this video, he's gonna put a flashlight on himself, right? And usually light will break. Usually too much light will break you up. You know what I mean? But he stayed consistent character. Look at him as Elon Musk.
Right. So here's a deep fake technology that he's using. It's running on Python. and he's able to make a deep fake and clone somebody in real time while on live. Check it out.
That is crazy.
He's Elon. He's Central C, right? And like he said, there goes the light. The light will break it. That's his face.
Look at him as Cub.
Yeah, that's Cub right there. Iron Man, right? With the light
is supposed to break it. I mean, it did a little bit, but he's a monster, bro. It did very little bit.
So be aware, y'all, because that his GitHub repository is #1. What does that mean? That means all of the hackers, all of the real, you know what I mean? The real internet diggers, they went and grabbed that immediately.
Yeah, ASAP.
ASAP, you know. So when you get a from Michelle Obama, and
I would just tell y'all, man, be on the lookout, man. That's why you got Techno Tuesdays, man, because it's gonna be very, very difficult to tell who's real.
Very much so. Very much so. So if he could do it, then imagine what the government and the people with the tools are doing. So here's another one, right? This is
Yeah, she was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy.
So you could take your face and basically put it on Andre 3000. You could put your face on any of the people who was at the Met Gala. You feel me? This is Omni reference, I'm believing. You know what I mean? You could put yourself inside of the Met Gala with the new tools. IG got this one, right? They got the IG tool for this as well.
Let me see. This could be Pika Labs.
It could be Pika. Can it be the new Meta too?
The Meta joint? Meta's not really consistent with humans.
Okay.
I done tried it before with like dinosaurs, humans. It hasn't been cutting it for me. But background images, product images, I'm going Meta, bro.
Right. Okay.
But Pika Labs with Pika Editions is what I see happening on there.
Okay. Check this out.
There's people created with the new ChatGPT image generator. 700 million images. That's how many pictures people created with the new ChatGPT image generator on launch. But it was super slow. But with an update this week, you can generate 10 images at a time, just like that. I mean, look at this clip right here. I just generated 20 images in what, like 3 seconds? Here's how you can access it and what to watch out for. So this is what I'm talking about. The image generation that you know and probably love from ChatGPT is now available through the API, which means you can call it programmatically. And there's actually a fantastic way to use this even if you're a non-dev, okay? So what you want to do is you want to head on over to platform.openai.com/playground/images. And if you go to that link, you're going to be faced with this brand new interface, and it allows you to do things like generate 10 images in just one prompt, okay? So here's a simple but very powerful prompt that you could use in here where it would make a lot of sense. And then what I'm going to do is give it multiple images of myself, but these 3 should do it for me. And then I'll just hit generate and it will start generating 10 images at once instead of doing them one by one. And I can already move on to the next prompt and do a lot of things in parallel here.
Man, y'all caught that? You're going to get it on a rewind. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a real good one. Because goddamn it, I'm ready to throw ChatGPT away the way they take so slow to give us some damn images, bruh. Oh, have mercy.
The top 7 chat.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Now MidJourney got them beat.
Super.
Yeah, let's look at this.
I made the top 7 chat to app builders code an interesting to-do applications using this product requirements document. And this is what I got with Lovable, with Bull.new, with Replit, with V0, with A0, with Rourke, and with create.xyz. Now you decide who won. Comment chat and I'll share the detailed PRD prompt and the application links these apps created so you can test it out. Do let me know which one in the comments.
All of these videos, ladies and gentlemen, I
said, yes, sir. Good shit.
Yeah. All of these videos are available in the AI, quote unquote, the room that we have, the channel. So just a preview of what the channel has. You literally could go in the channel and just crash out. You feel me?
Crash in.
Crash in. You know what I mean? And cash out. You feel me?
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for anybody that hasn't pulled up on the channel on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all go and do that like right now. You feel me? You gotta go and be a part of that because we giving out wealth every day. Higgsfield stepped it up. They got a new edition too. Check this out. All right, so Higgsfield effects, as you can see, literally can tap into the special effects, Hollywood type level shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the creation on. You know, creation on. Then we have this right here. Check this out, y'all. This is a nice little video right here.
Once, across the silent rolling hills of Burdenshire, where few things dared to bloom. A sleepy little tumblesnout, heavy with the sorrows they carried in their heart, raised from their messy, mossy bed, and bravely did something no tumblesnout had dared to do before. It tooted out loud. It was not a grand speech or a perfect song, just a trembling sound filled with sadness, hope, and honesty. The tutor carried far across the land, stirring strange creatures from their unmade beds of moss and misery. One by one, they began to reply. The hills, once silent, now trembled with toots and trills. The kind of music. As the tooting grew in strength, they created small bubbles, each carrying the burdened sorrows that had been hidden deep inside. Kindness they never returned. The secret they had buried too deep. The love they never spoke aloud. Though some had more worries than others, the bubbles floated higher and higher. Until, at last, they burst. And from those bursts fell warm, sweet rain, like teardrops, giving new life to seeds left long asleep. For the first time in forever, the rolling hills and everyone in them began to bloom again. All because one brave soul was willing to share the sorrow they thought they had to carry alone. Don't hold back. Toot it out loud.
Power of storytelling, right? The power of storytelling. We, like KG said, we are in the golden age for creatives, y'all. We are in the golden age. All right. Check this out. Just check this last clip out right here. So literally, you could jump on hot button topics such as the gorilla versus 100 men. Imagine if you had a monetized page and you put that video on your page. You going viral. You finna eat. You're gonna monetize that. You know what I mean? Whether on
look in your not to cut you, but look in your DM. Show them that one, Red.
Okay. Whether if you on TikTok, Instagram, it don't matter where you at. It don't matter where you at.
You're able to create, short films. No problem.
Straight up.
And this joint right here, this is some more of that red pillar right here, to where the things you draw out, it could be architecture, it could be anything you can literally imagine on pencil and paper. You're able to bring it to life. You're able to, because we still want y'all to adapt these skills and take one and pass it down to your children, to your nieces, to your nephews.
They'll love you for it. You're gonna be the cool auntie.
Man, what?
Let me pull that.
There.
Check it out, y'all.
There we go. Not too bad.
Hey, Dad. What's that?
Just trying to get my sketch ready. What do you think?
It looks nice, but, it needs a cool car.
Have at it.
Cool. Where's it going?
It can go anywhere.
Somewhere like a rainforest? No. The North Pole. Or somewhere really sunny and sandy. Like the desert. And my teddy's driving. But wait, look, Daddy. The road is broken. It's a cliff. Good thing he's got rockets. Punch it, Teddy. He made it.
Thanks. That's just how I pictured it.
Fantasy complex, y'all.
So with knowing that, Red, do we have a link ready for Friday, brother?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have a link and we have a flyer, ladies and gentlemen. Check us out. All right. Check us out.
While he's bringing that up, y'all, we're literally going to cover 100 ways, 100 income streams for the month of May, how to really monetize every skill, taught on Friday nights and Saturday mornings, because that's how we've been doing class. For y'all don't know, we do lecture on Friday, so you know really how to eat. We do lecture and demo Friday night. Yeah. We wake up Saturday morning after we dreamed about what we just saw, and you get to work alongside me. So that's what I'm saying. So y'all want to meet me, talk to me, and get the game and get me and Red's consultations and coaching. You meet us Saturday morning, and we work, man. That is literally 6 days a month with master teachers in technology and AI for the community. After what we just showed you and everything that we demoed today, we would greatly appreciate and we would love to show y'all how to monetize artificial intelligence, y'all. Stream chasers. Yes, and this week, if y'all go ahead, click that link right now. Click that link, comment done. I'm doing my Shopify AI digital product, once a month class on Thursday. Meaning you get to rock with Spinning Red on Thursday afternoon, Friday night, and Saturday. I will click the link now. I will click 100 income streams now. Thursday, you'll have a Shopify up. Friday, you're going to learn more skills on how to monetize artificial intelligence, right? You can become a storyboarder, a video creator, an intro creator, a short film creator. Put it up on your Shopify that you got. Work with me on Saturday, me and Red on Saturday, and monetize that Shopify immediately this week. I will get it. I will get it. I will get it. You're here on Techno Tuesday. Usually AI drops happen on Wednesdays. So we're going to be exploring more technology on Friday night. But I'm going to show you how to put together a Shopify site and offer digital services, whatever you want to do, right? I've been with Shopify since 2017. I'm a big player on there. I have accolades on there. I have accolades on that class, plenty of 5-star reviews. Me and Red get plenty of testimonials, reviews, videos. Children have come to our classes and been able to prompt things up and turn their imagination into maybe income. But
yes, they have.
We did Fantasy Complex Industries Reloaded, where people were able to come in there and make dolls, plushies, and really, you know, things that they could take to their homie with the 3D printer. Now they have the action figures of themselves. They have, you know, more to their brand. You know, red and blue and crazy. 44 tops, dolls, action figures, master teacher action figures, dolls, plushies. You know, to get into this physical world. And again, this month you're going to learn how to monetize artificial intelligence. This one is all about the income because the world is changing. Tariffs is hitting harder than last time. So why would I continue dropshipping? It's gonna scrape my dropshipping, homies.
Right.
So we will want to do something. Yep, and offer digital services at the click of a button on our Shopify's. Right. So you got your Shopify store ready. You rub your hands together. I'll show you how to run Facebook ads and Google ads to your site. You meet us on Friday. Oh, now I know how to make short videos. Now I know how to storyboard and do angles. Now you go to your Shopify and you put, I do videos, 45 seconds, 90 seconds, 3 minutes. I create reels. I can take you. I can create you an AI influencer. And that's your offer. We're going to give you offers. We're going to help you monetize artificial intelligence. It's no more just, oh, create this. You know what I mean? I mean, we have told y'all how to make money before. People have made money with Red and Spin indubitably.
But on their own. Now we're going to walk you through it.
Now we're going to walk you through monetization step by step. This is more business oriented. And I might have some special guests on my side that understand monetization of digital products that I'm tapped in with. You might be able to meet some big winners this month, family. You might be able to meet some big winners with Red and Spin. I will get it.
Facts. And there's a 20% off sale on it right now as well. So y'all getting your discount. I'm going to read real quick the description before we dip. Let me throw the flyer up and give y'all a little bit of insight as to what it is that you'll be getting yourself into for the month of May. Shout out to all the KT aliens. All right. The economy moves at the speed of AI, and your bank balance should too. In this fast-paced workshop series, two prolific revenue hackers, Spin City and Red Pill, hand you a blueprint for 100 real-world income streams you could launch or level up immediately. No MBA, no trust fund, or Silicon Valley zip code required. What you'll unlock: AI-powered cash flow tactics, automations, agents, and prompt engineering that print money while you sleep. Low lift, high leverage hustles, digital products, micro subscriptions, affiliate stacks, data licensing, and more. Fast track funding, unconventional capital sources, crypto plays, and community back raises. Execution sprints, weekly action steps, so you leave with revenue, not just notes. Format: 4 live masterclasses Friday at 8 p.m. and a Q&A hot seat, interactive Notion boards and templates, and you have lifetime replay access. Who is it for? Creators, solopreneurs, side hustlers, and 9-to-5ers ready to multiply income streams and future-proof their freedom in 2025's AI first landscape. Seats are limited. Secure your spot, grab the Zoom link, and come ready to chase those streams and not those dreams. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Let me give them the bonus. Let me hit them right now. For everybody that stayed on right now and everybody that watched the replay, I will buy it because surprise family. There's gonna be gifts. The top 3 people that make the most money with Red and Spin up to $1,000. If you run this up and get $1,000, I either got the iPhone 12 for you, I got Meta Ray-Bans for you, or I'll give the top 3. You can get a Meta Quest, number 3. So there's winnings to be had for you making money with Red and Spin. I would join the class. I will get my Shopify Thursday. I will get my income streams Friday. I will work with Spin and Red Saturday. And when June starts, I'll let the cat out the bag. I'll be in Atlanta in the first week of June, and I think that's gonna be. I think one of the days, Red, is a Tuesday, so I think you're gonna be IRL in person. And I'll bring you an iPhone 12, some Meta glasses, or a headset for being a big winner.
No, that's fine.
Make money with Spin and Red. And we got gifts for you for being an outstanding student. Because Red gave out gifts last month that was so paramount to some of our students. You know, they had the 44 Tops album. He signed it, man. So real ancestral, real ancient wisdom type shit. So, you know, I've been going around, you know, picking up tech that I can afford. I'm not your richest homie now, but I got Meta glasses for you. I got Meta headset and some iPhone 12s for y'all. That's going to go ahead and make these income streams really real. So that's your bonus. I will get on it tonight. You got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week with an opportunity to win big. You are children. Ages 0 and up. Let's get it.
0 and up. It don't You don't gotta be no age in order to tap into these income streams. Imagine you're a teenager having 5 or 6 income streams and thanking you for putting you on. You know what I mean? For putting them on and them just building from there. That, you know, it starts at 5, but I'm challenging y'all, man. Let's really do something that hasn't been done. That's what they not talking about. So yeah, I need those too, man. I like those. Get
in with Spin and Red. We got stuff for you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know what I mean?
Nah, June, early June. So I think that very first Tuesday of June, I'll be down south. I'll be down south for a couple weeks.
For sure.
Definitely with my dog.
And as we move closer to the date, we're definitely gonna broadcast and let people know what's happening and when it's happening and where it's happening. So yeah, that's gonna be very insight. That's gonna be a movie, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I mean, I own these right here. I'm gonna get y'all out of the box. Don't worry about that. I just own these things. I'm gonna get yours out of the box. So don't worry about that. You're gonna get it brand new. Just make money with Red and Spin.
Yep. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. You know what I mean? An offer you cannot refuse. All of my KTL alumni who was in class with us over the past few months, leave an emoji in the chat. Let the family know that you in the building. You feel me? Shout out to my mods. Shout out to Copper Moon in the building. Dennis the Menace. Peace, love, and light to the family. We will see y'all Third Eye Thursdays. You already know what it is. You know what I'm talking about? And Friday is the master class number 1. I can't wait to see y'all. Let's go. Let's cook. Let's get to the bag.
Copper Moon dropping a link. Hit the link tonight. You're gonna get quite a few classes.
Yes.
You're gonna be on the line to win big rewards. Be doing it big.
Indeed, we definitely are. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. We will see you soon. Broadcast done off.
Red, blue, purple light. Red, blue, purple light. Friends, facts. Red, blue, purple light. Red, red and blue, purple. to know the legend. My love, just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land, focused on the ego. Then I opened my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, I'm stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light. To the family. Peace, love and light. To the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.